to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
And McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast, and I'm delighted as always to be joined by Mr. Liam Smith. Liam, I know you're at the airport because you're celebrating your brother Paul's birthday. You're going away on a little trip there, so I do appreciate your time. But what more? Listen, airports are boring, so you'd rather be talking to me, right?
Yeah, I would, especially boxing talk.
Exactly. Let's talk about it, man. It's been probably over 24 hours now since we heard the news of Conor Benn's adverse test result with VADA. Just quickly, your initial reaction to that when you heard the news?
Mate, look, I like Conor. I'm a fan of Conor. But at the end of the day, can't lie. He's failed the drug test. He should be punished for it. You know, we're in a sport that is dangerous enough as it is, and if he's, he's failed the drug test, so we start to gain every advantage. So I'm not really going to sit on the fence about it. You know, he's a cheating bastard at the end of the day, and he should be punished for it. The fight shouldn't have went ahead, and he's basically tried to get the best advantage he can, and that might have been the play all along in calling Eubank out at 146, 157.
I mean, we still got to get all the facts and stuff like that, but we're hearing right now. Well, I'm time stamping this at 4:05 on the Thursday evening, Thursday nights. We haven't really heard from Eddie Hearn to say if the fight's been cancelled, but a lot of news agencies are saying the fight is going to be cancelled. Obviously, you clearly agree with that the fight shouldn't go ahead.
Yeah, well, what I've seen today is the fight's off. No way. The boards are not going to sanction it, and if the fight goes ahead, it makes a mockery out of our sport. So you can fail a drug test and you can still fight, and then it's what stops anyone else doing the same thing, And again, I'm not clued up on it all in myself. And if somehow Ben gets cleared, then I'll fully take back what I said. Now I'll fully whatever, I'll maybe apologise to him. But at the end of the day, he failed a drug test on something that is not, can't be misinterpreted in a meat, or it can't be took in a protein drink what you've bought over the counter and you didn't read up on. He took something that you either know you've took it or you don't. Mm-hmm. And I think Conor knows full well what he's done, and he'll have to stand by what he's done and own it, really.
I think I've just got an email right through as you were speaking there, Liam. It was from Matchroom saying that both parties have postponed the fight there, so it looks like the fight is cancelled, but they've postponed it, so they might get it on at a later date.
Again, it's embarrassing if they do, and if they do, everyone else might as well go and take the same stuff. If that's the case, if that's all this is all you're going to get punishment wise, everyone else might as well go and do the same thing. Look, I'm as honest as they come. I sleep at night. I sleep well at night. I know, you couldn't, and even if everyone started doing it, I'd rather retire from the sport than go and do it myself. I sleep well at night, knowing all I do is train well. You're lucky if I have a protein drink, never mind anything else. So I don't know. It's just let's see this B sample come back. But again, the B sample is the same piss from the A sample, just split into two different bottles. I can't see it being much different, but it'll be interesting to see. Like I say, the doctor who's getting slaughtered, he's got to come out. Somebody's got to own it because someone's to blame. So whether Conor owns it and says what he's done, or this doctor who's getting the blame for it, somebody's got to just man up and say what's going on, because it's out in the public now. He's failed the drug test and there's no hiding behind it.
That's the thing. You mentioned that you don't take a protein shake, but being a professional athlete, I've seen a little bits of it, the list of all the banned substances. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So as a fighter yourself, you need to be extra careful not to take the protein shake.
Of course, mate. Like I said, no, I didn't say I don't have a protein. I said I just about have a protein shake. Okay, yeah. I'm not one for pre-workouts. I'm not one for all the stuff like that. But look, I play footy on a weekend, mate. Sometimes I've had a bad back, I ask for paracetamol. I make sure that the physio at the club checks the paracetamol, and the higher up we go, and the more we've got to cite what we check. If you give me if I'm abroad or whatever and get painkillers that I don't know the name of, I'll get the name and I'll type it into the site, and if it's prohibited or if it's not prohibited, you take it or you don't take it. Conor Benn's at a high enough level now to realise, so he's fully not using that excuse for Chris Clomid or clomiphene or whatever it is he's took. Once you get into a level where you're getting random drug tests, you're getting VADA, you're getting drug tests after the fight, then you are aware of everything. I remember my brother, he's fucked with hay fever, and there were certain antihistamine tablets he couldn't take. And you think, what, you can't take an antihistamine tablet? But no, because it's prohibited on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it's not one of them reasons why he's failed this drug test.
I mean, the statement there, I've just quickly scanned through it there. It said postponement of the fight, but I know we texted there and you said that you'll be ready for Chris in December. I mean, are you willing to fight Chris if he's looking for an opponent maybe before December, maybe November, Liam?
Look, I'm willing to fight Chris next regardless. I said all along, that was my whole process of Sky. That was a big part of me signing with Boxer. He's still there, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, it was a big part of me signing with Boxer. I knew the Chris Eubank Jr. fight was an easy fight to make. It was one I'd step up. I'd talk about weight. It was one that I'd fight in a heartbeat. And obviously the plan was have a fight to announce I'm back with Sky, back with Boxer, and then have a big fight, maybe Chris Eubank Jr. or something else. So I've had my fight now. I'm open to do Eubank fights, and yeah, I'll fight in December, November, whenever they may be.
Like I said to you, but he said that he's obviously playing the mind games with Conor in the 60%, and he's not had sex in 2 weeks. Do you think he need a little bit more of 60% to fight you?
Yeah, I do. But he'll probably say 70. I'll put my money on. He won't say 50. But no, look, and to be fair to him, look, I'm not a big fan of him. I'm not. But I think he's come across well these last couple of days. I said I don't think he'd make the weight. A few weeks back, I just thought, no, I got it wrong. I do think he'll make that weight, only because of his antics with the burger posts and the food posts he's putting out. Then this week, I thought, you are going to make the weight. I've seen he's a little bit more drawn than he usually is. Looks in great shape too, by the way. But I just thought, you are gonna hit this weight, and then that's happened. And even after the failed test got announced yesterday, I thought he still hands very well, Eubank, and he come across well. So I think his stock probably rose from this weekend, if that makes sense. But regarding myself, we sparred in the past. I'm sure he knows. He's in for the fight, and I'm sure he knows there'll be none of that 60% bullshit with me.
As I was going to say that, man, one final one before you get back to your family there and enjoy your trip away there. I was going to say, if Chris does watch this, have you got a message for him?
Yeah, look, you knew beforehand those talks you're fighting me. I fully accept, and I fully understand the reasons you're choosing a Conor Benn fight with your dad's rivalries. That fight's off now. The next best fight for you is myself. So, hurry up. Let's go.
Yeah. Listen, Liam, as I said, you're in the airport and you gave me 10 minutes of your time. I do appreciate it, but go and enjoy your trip away, mate. And listen, I'm in Liverpool next weekend for the fights. If you're there, I'll see you there, mate. And
I'm there, mate. Yes, I'm back tomorrow. Just away for one night. I'm back tomorrow.
Oh, perfect, mate. Well, listen, enjoy it anyway, and I'll see you soon, mate.
So, mate, you have to answer that.
Thank you, Liam.
Bye.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.